When you think about Walla Walla Farms, two major crops come to mind. One makes great wine, and the other makes great onion rings. Walla Walla Sweet Onions are here for the season at Pacific Agra-Farms, and manager Luke Mata and his team are working hard to harvest these special vegetables so Washington can have them fresh and delicious. For Luke, Destiny always smelled a bit like a Walla Walla Sweet Onion.
I started coming out when I was about 10 years old, out here at onion harvest and during the summers. I came back and decided to try something new, so I taught for a few years and then came back to the farm, and now I've been back on the farm for probably another 10 years or so.
So the onions were calling you.
They were.
I mean, they're called Walla Walla Sweet Onions. So why is this area so great?
So it has to do with the soil that's around here in the area. When we search out for fields, we look for fields that are closest to the rivers because it's usually been flooded over the years, and we find that they usually raise better onions than others. My uncle always told us the places that it's hard to make a crop is the places you'll end up growing nice onions.
In order to use less water, Luke and his team often use drip irrigation.
When we water it, it goes directly into the soil. So we save a lot on the evaporation and things where if you're watering overhead, you lose a lot, especially on the really hot days that we can have around here sometimes. So we're putting the water exactly where it needs to go to help grow the crops. Keeping as much water in the rivers is really important for all the other parts of the ecosystem, for the fish and for other things that other people depend on. So the more that we can conserve and not lose just to evaporation in the air, I think we're trying to do our part. So right now we have a crew of guys that are hand topping all the onions out there. They put them into rows and now they're loading them up into bins, and then we're taking them off to the storage for curing.
So your workforce here, pretty important.
Yeah, they are very important. Without the people that we have working here, we couldn't do this on our own. So these guys are picking them up, trimming down the roots, and then taking the tops off.
They're moving fast.
Yeah, they are.
We need to get out of their way. This is almost as tall as me. It's a big onion. Yeah?
That's a split onion.
But we won't show this one. This one, you can't show that one.
Can we have a little race between you two?
Oh dear God.
Let me go look. I'll see if there's some shears over here.
Say goodbye to my fingers. I will miss you.
So what you try to do is you grab 2 or 3 at a time.
Okay.
And then just trim off the roots.
Oh, not all the way.
And then trim the tops off.
He's gonna win. We all know this, right?
I haven't done this. I'm not as good as you. I just watched him do it.
Okay. Good. I didn't do too bad. I may have a future as a cutter
Yes,
in the
you
field.
do.
So I think we tied.
Yeah, I think so.
They are very skilled and talented, and they do really fast.
Yes,
so
they are.
I appreciate their skill.